let's break that down. So why would we go about setting financial boundaries? All right. Well, we have to set out financial boundaries for that control and that control, clarity, and confidence. We need to know, or we're not going to know for certain, but we need better certainty about our money, and we need to have limits on what we can do. And it's not limits on restrictive limits. It's saying I need to know what I can and can't do. And when I know, what my resources are according to my aspirations, then it frees me in a way. It frees us in a way to say, I don't want anything to encumber, or interrupt what my aspirations are. All right. And that gives, you more control over and confidence and clarity over what your money is doing and where it's going. All right. And if something comes up, an event, a person that could interrupt that area, then we then have something in place that says, I know where I do want to go and I know what I don't want to do. So I have more confidence and control and clarity of the decision I'm about to make. And that boundary gives us about that. It contributes to that well-being that I was talking about in that definition. And I hope you listen to that definition that I ran back a couple of times there. All right. And another reason why, how about preventing regret? All right. Helping prevent regret. Uh, when we have not established those boundaries, and then we do something or make a decision that is out of bounds. I love puns, by the way. When we do something that's out of bounds and there's a whistle on the play, okay, then we may have some regret about the decision that we made. And when that regret sinks in, all right, that affects our well-being, not only our life well-being, but our personal finances. And it says, had I, well, if I'd have known, if I would have known then what I know now, then I may not have made that decision. And if you have some boundaries in place, then you may have made a better decision, and your well-being and your finances would be, in better shape, and you would probably avoided that regret feeling. We're never not going to live without regret, but we can reduce the chances that we have, regretful feelings if we have these boundaries in place. So that's reason number 2, that we have boundaries in order. Number 3, avoid conflict. Okay. Now, I will get into who we're going to establish boundaries for here in a minute. But this is why we have these boundaries in places, to avoid conflict. Now, we want more harmony in our lives. And if we have established boundaries, not only with ourselves, but others, and we'll get to that in a minute, then we get to avoid conflict with not only our internal selves, but external folks, or maybe who we love, who we're close with. Okay. And there's frameworks for that. And we'll discuss that here in a minute. Well, what are another reason why, all right, that we have financial boundaries? How about achieving harmony and aspirations? Achieving harmony and aspirations. If we're avoiding conflict, then we're shifting towards more harmony and more achievement. Okay. And when I talk about more harmony and more achievement, then we're talking about more harmony and achievement within oneself, and more harmony and achievement with our goals and our aspirations, and more harmony with others. Okay. And that goes directly back into number 3. So when we're talking about why, all right, why do we set financial boundaries? All right. You're talking about more confidence, control, and confidence. You're talking about preventing regret. You're talking about avoiding conflict. And number 4, achieving more harmony, and you're getting closer to your aspirations. So those are some of the whys that you would set financial boundaries.